Hey everyone, I really want to go through some stuff so that we don't have to talk a lot in class and you can ask me questions maybe later. So here we are on our um, website, and today we want to talk about academic authority, making sure that your sources do have academic authority. One way to do that is to utilize the power of the Wisconsin Online Library. I want to talk about a couple things. First of all, I should just go straight to Badger Link. Badger Link is the online library, and here's where you're at. Now, to log in, you can log in with a library card access if you have a library card. If you don't, if you are in the state of Wisconsin, physically in the state of Wisconsin with your computer, it should allow you to still go ahead and collect sources. I don't know if you're able to do that. If you're not, with like you do it here at school and you get them, and then you go home in Illinois and you're not able to. So what I would suggest that you do is you get this information down and you can save sometimes the PDF text to your Google Drive, make a research folder, and so on. So with that being said, if you follow the tutorials that are on your web address or on our web page, these two tutorials will tell you how to do what I'm going to do real quickly here and get to the ebsco all sources. What I want to actually show you here is once you get to this section, there's an area to sign in. This is different from the login page. The sign in page is you're signing into the database, not the Badger Link site. So to sign in, you're going to have to come down here and create a new account, create your own account. This will allow you to save stuff in a folder. So logging in, I'm here, and now I can come up here and take a look at what I've already saved in my folder and have done some searching already. So here is my folder. Nope. Let me go here. It should just allow me to go to my folder, and there it is. So here's what I've saved in my folder based off of wind energy for the freshmen that we did. I have 4 of them in here. Certainly could have more, and this is where I would say you're going to get at least your 10 or so or more bibliography sources. So use it. I'm not telling you, and I'll qualify this later on too, you can use regular websites. But anyway, if we go ahead and are able to click over here, we can take a look at these texts. I made sure that I made full PDF text so that I can actually have them. What I want to talk to you about is I know these are somewhat evaluated already because they're scholarly journals, because I focused in my research for that. But the key thing that I want you to do, it really goes not only to evaluation, but now also to your working bibliography, and that is to cite it. When you come over here and you click cite, it comes up here to say, hey, here's all these different ways to cite. The 2 most prevalent ways of citing is the APA, which is right here, the American Psychological Association. We are not using that one this year. You may use it in your science classes, and you may most likely will use it next year in your research paper for Mr. Hunter. Chicago is another one, but what I would say then what we're going to use is the MLA. So here you have the MLA, and you can just copy and paste into your working bibliography, which I have here. This is my working bibliography. Obviously you note that there's highlighted, it's not the right text size. So if I go to the text, I want it black. I also do not want the highlight on there. No highlight, and it should be 12-point font. So this is what it should look like. And later on, I'm going to have to organize these into alphabetical order. So this is my working bibliography, and there's one of my first sources. Then I would just continue to collect those sources until I have my 12 or more sources, and you can add and subtract as you keep going through this research paper process. So that's what I wanted to show you as far as using real quickly ebsco, signing in versus logging in, because you're signing into ebsco. The login section is logging into the library card access for BadgerLink. And then as you're looking at here, creating a bibliography. Now, last thing, I also wanted to show you that you have this add-on. You're going to have to go into add-ons and actually get EasyBib. I do already. It talks about managing your bibliography. So if I look here, I actually have one of my sources. This is just the Purdue Online Writing Lab. If I add this, it's going to delete whatever I have on there already, and we'll start over. So I don't know if I would necessarily use it. What I would do is, this is the proper way to cite the Purdue Online Writing Lab. This is the very first page. If there's other parts that you would do it differently. And so I would paste that. Whoops. You would paste that into here. And again, make sure that I have the proper font, and so on. This is actually in alphabetical order, so I can go that route. Let's just say I do click on it. You'll note that this will delete. Well, maybe it didn't delete, but it did end up putting it down here as works cited and put another one in this section. So what should you do? You're going to have to play around with it and figure out how you want to do it, but you need 10 to 12 sources. It needs to be in alphabetical order. There's some other video source help for you online, but this is one I wanted to create so that you could work on this in class and move along at your own pace. All right. Good luck.